back. It is time for the last segment. They're playing. The boards have started. It is still what 38 imps, one set to go. Norway needs a run. Let's see if they can do it. If the match doesn't tighten up, I might switch and show some of the other finals. There are 4 matches going on in the mixed championship. The Americans are beating the French by 7. In the senior championships, the Danes are ahead of the Americans by 6 or by 5 rather, and it looks like the Israeli women have a lock over Turkey. So there's only 2 tight matches. Here we go. A weak 2 diamonds by North, two hard overcall. Interesting hand for himself from Helgamo. He knows he's got he's still got potential for making even 3-no trump. If partner has ace queen 6 of diamonds, actually on this hand, don't they even make 3-no trump? They do. They make 3-no trump. Partner's got 6 diamonds. The opponents only have 4 spades to cash, and yeah, so if you found out his partner had short hearts, the chances are partner has 3 spades. Pretty good 3-no trump. I don't know what's going to happen at the if at the other table they certainly aren't going to open a weak. Oh, they did open a weak 2 diamonds in the other room. Okay. All right, well done by Norway. That is just the start that they needed. In the other room, they are only in 3 diamonds, and it looks like 3 diamonds is on the same heart finesse as 3-no trump. So we have a 7 imp win for Norway on board 1. It's pretty cool that I guess on the Queen of Clubs lead, it's the same thing. It's the same situation. Um, yeah, it's both contracts are identical, 3-no and 3 diamonds, kind of. So it's like it's free cheese to be playing in 3-no trump. Just the same heart finesse through the heart bitter. Very well done by North South to get there. I mean, it's look at this. 13 opposite 6, and they bid this nice 3-no. So yeah, so instead of it being 38, it'll be down to 31, which is not it's not impossible. Not impossible. This is exactly what we needed. Although, as when I was talking to Rob Brady earlier, pretty much every set has started with Norway making some headway, and then Switzerland seems to turn it on towards the second half. Oh, I didn't even see the diamond break. My bad. No, I just didn't even see the diamond break. Wow, brutal. I totally missed that diamonds were 4-1. This is not going to be 7 imps for Norway. They did really well to bid 3-no, but it did not work out on this hand. Oh man, yeah. This whole time I'm looking, I saw the 6 running diamonds. No, you're definitely not missing something. Brutal. It was very well done to get to 3-no though, but no, it's not going to work out well for them. They're instead of winning 7, they're actually gonna lose a few because they're gonna go down more. Because in diamonds, they're still gonna make 3 diamonds. They're still not gonna make 3 diamonds, but they're only gonna go down 1. In this one, you have no way of getting those extra 2 diamond tricks, so you'll probably be 3 down, and it'll be a 3 imp loss. Oh man, brutal. All right, so it's 41. Yeah, I also noticed that Norway's playing the same two pairs the whole day. It's, I mean, it is their front four, although their third pair seems to have done very well. But I guess when the World Championships is on the line, they felt like let's do it, let's just go for it. We're down. I'm sure that if it was a closer match throughout the time, they might have played more. But I don't think they played all day yesterday. I know Ah and Livgard, oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Livgard played at least one set yesterday, maybe two. So yeah, you see here, this is a very European thing. That double shows four or five spades. Normal two diamond rebid. We should see West rebid as hearts, and then I think North will double. This is just a common treatment, or it's not a common treatment. This is the standard meaning for double. When your opponents are bidding to the two level, and it's your second bid, and you're opener or responder. Double just says I have a good hand and I want to keep bidding. So that I think that's what we're gonna see North bid is just double. And it turns out it looks like North South's best contract is actually four spades on the 5-2 fit on this hand. I think that but the 5-1 spade break, I'm looking at the breaks this time, is going to make it a little bit more difficult. But on the surface, North South's best contract looks like it's four spades because you you have two sure heart losers. So five diamonds would be the other reasonable contract, but in five diamonds you need the diamonds to break with the queen on side. In spades you don't quite need the diamonds to break with the queen on side. You just need diamonds 3-2. So it's five diamonds is like a 50% contract or whatever, while four spades is virtually cold. I would maybe if double showed exactly four or five spades, then sorry, if double showed exactly four or five spades, then North is probably going to get a chance to bid their spades again. And now he's going to, because he knows he's not going to suddenly show a sixth spade. So I think that he's going to bid three spades here. Um, Yeah, very well done by North to like offer spades. This is like a very strong statement. I really want to play in spades, partner. I know I can only have five, but I have five really good spades. This was very well done by North, but this spade break is brutal. I don't know what they can do, whether this is actually makeable or not. With the 5-1 break. If the spades weren't 5-1, this would be the easiest four spades in history. Like they really would just automatically make. But with the spades 5-1, I don't see it. Helgamo's so or Grude is so happy with his dummy. Um, I'm just not sure that they can actually make this contract. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see nine tricks. I don't see a tenth. Under normal circumstances, this would have been an easy game. I just don't see it like because like if he plays a third heart, maybe, but I still don't see it. If he plays a third heart, um, he could no on a club back. It's just they've already got two tricks in, and they're just destined to get a spade in a club, and I just don't see any way, shape, or form for them to not get a spade in a club. I feel like he could win the king of clubs and play king of diamonds, diamond to the ace, diamond rough, but no, he's just eventually he's just gonna go down. I just there's definitely no way to make this hand. He's gonna try to draw trumps and then play king of diamonds, jack of diamonds, diamond. Unfortunately, it's just not gonna fly unless West pitches a bunch of hearts on the spades. Then one how many spade hearts can he afford to pitch? He's already lost two tricks. Either way, East is going to get in with a spade and play a heart. There's nothing that can happen. He's definitely down one, maybe down two. And he sees it. He's looking for a way, but I just think there's no way. I think his only chance now is if I think pinning the doubleton ten of diamonds with West. So playing the king jack of diamonds and hoping to finesse it. That would be their one chance here. But it's not the case. Like if East had one more diamond and one fewer club, um, I think he's kind of wishing he played king of spades, spade to the ace, so that he could play a diamond to the jack now. But that would have been worse for him anyway. So, in fact, it was probably better for him to play that way, to play king of spades, small spade to the ace, because if the spades were 4-2, uh, yeah, the other room was definitely a crazy result. I can switch and show you while we wait for him to go down. Uh, Boya decided to overcall a spade with his six card heart suit. And when pass, his partner jumped to three spades, and when pass, and North doubled, and now he started running away. Three no trump double pass, four clubs double pass, four diamonds double pass. Finally, four hearts pass, and Brink doubled. Funny, Boyev quite recently. He quite recently psyched in I feel like it was the Spin Gold or the Vanderbilt or maybe the World Championships somewhere recently that he psyched. And oh no, I know what it was, in the Vanderbilt in Reno, on the Rosenthal team. In one of his early matches, they were down by a lot, and he psyched with a couple boards to go, and that psych earned his team 10 imps, and they ended up winning the match and going on to win the Vanderbilt. And so I think he's definitely got it in him to play crazy in these moments for sure. Wonder if he cashed the Jack of Spades first. No, I guess it didn't matter. So it looks like it's going to be what, two down here. He's only got two more tricks. Is that right? The ace of clubs and the jack of spades. So two down. So Norway's going to lose another nine. So that's going to really put a damper on their chances to come back here. We're um, if things are not looking up in this match and we get about halfway through, I'm probably going to end up switching and watching one of the close finals. But I'm really hoping that Norway can find a way. These first two were not what they asked for, but maybe it's one of these instances where you give them a couple good boards to start and then they get comfortable and then you start coming back. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that was clever. No, it seems down two still. Oh, yeah, still down two. 11. All right, 41 and 11, 52 imps, 14 boards to go. It is not good for the Norwegians. So this next one, it looks like a pretty straightforward board. Not a lot of swing in it. North South seem like they're just cold for four spades. They're off two aces, so they can't make a slam. North can kind of visualize there would be a possible slam if partner had nothing in hearts. Ace King Ace, for instance, Ace King of Diamonds, Ace of Spades, and a Doubleton Club would be enough. So he's gonna look for slam, probably with a heart splinter. We'll see what how that goes. I mean, if he does splinter in hearts, South is like, Queen Jack fourth of hearts is not exactly what they're looking for. So they're gonna sign off in four spades for sure. Okay, so maybe three hearts is a short suit game try, or he's messing around. Three hearts is either, I mean, normally when you play three hearts here, it would just be natural and saying, I have hearts. Partner, if you've got good hearts, I want to play in game. But more recently, people have switched to use 2-no as an asking bid in this auction, and so three hearts is usually more of a slam type of bid. Um, and you see here, so that's what Helgamo raised to four hearts because it sounded like three hearts was natural. Or maybe he's just trying to expose his singleton club. Yeah, but usually, Danny, if North is looking for a 4-4, they can bid 2-no asking. Partner can show their three card suit, and then you can bid three hearts natural. So I think it's just more common to bid three hearts, have it be a slam, like looking for slam rather than looking for game. That way you don't expose when partner does have four spades. You don't really want to tell them that you have four hearts on a just game hand. You just bid 2-no, find out partner has four spades, and then bid four spades. Versus you ask, partner says they have three, and now you can bring up the four card heart suit only when it matters. It makes it so that they can't find the right lead as often. See, he now knows partner's got a stiff club. That I don't know what that helps him. He knows partner's or stiff or doubleton, I guess. Partner could be 3-4-4-2 maybe. Um, so he knows he just needs ace king ace now basically to make slam. He's made this harder than it had to be. I think a splinter would have just made this simple. Now it just feels to me like they're gonna get to slam off the two aces. And if this happens, I think I'm gonna switch to if it does go bad and they do lose a full swing on this board, I am definitely going to switch matches. 60 imps is a lot, and then somebody can warn if it is getting closer, we can always come back. So can they make this on ace of trumps and a trump? I'm not sure. I guess maybe. I call maybe. It's makeable. I think it's makeable five spades on this hand. On a squeeze. If you because on ace of spades and a spade lead, you could win the king of spades and lead a heart towards dummies queen jack fourth, and that puts east west in an annoying position. If east pops up with the king of hearts, then you have a roughing finesse in hearts and it can easily make it. If east ducks the heart and it goes queen and ace, now there is a potential squeeze with the king of hearts and the four diamonds. I'm not sure if that's a better play though than just playing for diamonds 3-3. Yeah, it is a kind of Morton's fork, but I don't see if that's better than diamonds 3-3. Right? It just seems pretty normal to play for diamonds 3-3. But maybe there's also a double squeeze. Like if let's say diamonds are 3-3, if the clubs are 5-3, and the right hand, was there bidding? Did he have no? The opponents weren't in the bidding. He can play one round of hearts first before committing, but that's it. Now he's gonna have to make his decision right now. If he's playing for diamonds 3-3, he's got to rough the diamond now. So because he's only got one entry back to the south hand. He's gonna play to the ace. He's gonna lead a low heart and trumpet. That's for sure. This is. But now is this moment of truth. he has to decide: do I just play for the diamonds 3-3, or do I play king of clubs, club rough? No, he's playing for diamonds 3-3. Okay, so he's gonna go down and lose 10 imps on this board. Okay. All right. So we got a little vote. We got to have a little vote here among our kibitzers. There's two close matches to watch. There's the mixed teams is USA is beating France by 6, and the senior teams USA is beating Denmark by 4. So I need some votes in the chat. What would you rather be watching? Mixed. You just throw it into text chat. Mixed or seniors. All right, seems so far pretty unanimous with the mixed. Okay, you want to do text it? You're doing text at the Rosenberg table now, Danny. Okay, I guess we're going mixed. So let's do it. So then we have which tables ahead. The Rosenbergs are behind, so we can do the other table because they're a little bit farther behind. Okay. All right, we're gonna go mixed. If anybody's watching the Bermuda Bowl and it's getting interesting at all, if Norway makes any headway, let us know and we will flip it back and let us, like I'm multiple people here, me and my production team, let us know, and we will do it. So all right. So this is interesting. So this is a Michael Rosenberg special. He swears by playing 2-0 as Puppet Stamen. Here, partner bids 3 clubs, saying I don't have a 5 card major, and now I'm guessing that they have a way now to show 5 spades as well on the way to 3-0. I know he is of all the system that it's something that he demands that his partners and teammates play. Um, All right, it's a pretty run of the mill hand. 3-0 Trump is a perfectly fine contract. The 4-1 spade break will make things a little bit interesting, but unless they lead a diamond, if they lead a diamond, you have 3 spades, 3 hearts, a diamond, and a club for 8. And it But it turns out with the diamonds 4-4, you're gonna make 3-0 Trump whether you take the club finesse or whether you knock out the spade. Those are going to be declares 2 choices on this hand. It's going to go Jack of Diamonds lead. They're going to win the king, and then they're going to cash a couple spades and see the bad news in spades, and that's when they're going to have to make an absolute decision for how to build a ninth trick. They'll think to themselves, well, if diamonds are 4-4, I can simply give the opponents a spade, or if diamonds are 5-3, I can't afford to give the opponents a spade because I will. Then they're going to take 4 diamonds and a spade and beat me. So I think Declare normally would be trying to read the spots, but on the Jack of Diamonds lead, it's really unclear that if diamonds are actually 4-4 or 5-3. So I think that they'll probably end up taking a club finesse. Yeah, agreed. Very well done by the Swiss. They are a ridiculously strong team, and they are certainly. Oh, good call, Barry. Yeah, you could definitely get out a diamond first to start seeing what's going on, but then clearly the opponent should just play a club right now to put you to a guess right away. But yes, playing a diamond out will only cost you if the diamonds are 6-2. That's a good idea that you might play because the spade isn't set up yet, right? They don't have a spade. They can't take 4 diamonds and a spade unless you cash the king of spades, which you're not going to do. So, what is Declare going to do? Play a diamond and start to get a sense of what's going on in the diamond suit? Because really, yeah, there it is. There's a diamond. Well done by Debbie to see that and diamond out. But now, if the diamonds are for 5-3 with the king of clubs offside, they could just win the diamond and play a club now. So that's the downside. Uh, but I guess if that was the case, you're always down. If diamonds are 5-3 with the king of clubs offside, you're always down. Throw a heart from dummy is safe. Is it? No, maybe not. But a club, that's just boxing Declare into a corner right now, right? On a club, the Declare has no choice but to take a finesse now. So, uh, I mean, yeah, all roads now lead to making Jack of Spades back. I think at this point it's pretty clear that diamonds are not 5-3 because North didn't play the 10 of diamonds. So they led the Jack of diamonds. Unless they led the Jack from Jack third, Declarer is absolutely safe to just let this spade hold, which is what I think she's just going to do, is let them win this trick. Because diamonds can't be 5-3 because North led the Jack, so they still have the 10. So they have at least one more diamond in North. So I think this is a very safe play for her to duck and make her contract. It will be good for an imp to France, but very well done by Debbie to get to this route, this spot, and there she is. She gives up the spade. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, good call. That clubs. Yeah, if the diamonds are 4-4, then the club finesse is just fine as well. Yeah, you're 100% right. There's no reason to ever knock out the spade. Yeah, that would be more of the thought is if the opponents had the queen of spades kind of thing where they had the high spade. Now you'd have that decision more. Absolutely, you would never knock out the spade. It was always just take a club finesse. Yeah, that is a magical spade holding. Is slam terrible in diamonds? In diamonds, yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It's basically you need honor in one spade or 9-8 doubleton. It's bad slam. It's hard to get to slam for what it's worth because once you establish spades, you're gonna ask for key cards and you're gonna find out you're off the king of spades and the queen of or like a key card and the queen of spades. Um, so I don't see how you could ever bid slam. It starts a diamond, pass a heart, pass two spades, game forcing, pass three spades, setting trumps. Um, I don't see it from there. Because no matter what, somebody's going to bid key card at some point. So Well, it's funny though. In diamonds, it's not 100% sure that you will make six diamonds, because this spade suit's a funny spade suit. Ace fourth opposite Jack 10 fourth. Yeah, it's 9-8 doubleton, but you can't really see through the cards. Really, when you're playing this spade suit, you're gonna try to figure out who has honor doubleton. If East has queen doubleton, like queen 8 doubleton or queen 9 doubleton or something like that, you can make the hand by leading a low spade from north towards the Jack 10 fourth and having East either pop up with their honor doubleton or play low. And so it's not 100. That's one of the legitimate ways to play the spade suit. On the other hand, if you think West has honor doubleton, you would lead the Jack first. So oh my God, they let a low spade from King Queen third against six diamonds, and Helgama went up ace. Oh man, that's brutal. He's gonna not be happy about that. So that match really, if it wasn't over before, is over now. That's what people are saying. Oh, okay, sorry. You see, this is kind of what happened, what we expected happened. It went 4-0 Trump. Key card for spades, five clubs, one, five diamonds. Do you have the queen? Five spades, no. And so now what is he supposed to do? He knows he's off a key card in the queen of trumps. Oh, wow. So the Americans did bid six diamonds in the other room and made it. Wow. How did they do that? It went, they opened two clubs, two diamonds, three diamonds, three hearts, three spades, five spades, six diamonds. Okay, wow. And they bid this six diamonds. So wow, that is a huge result for the Americans in the other room. It's funny. So he knows he's off a key card in the Queen of Trumps. Like what is going through the or he? I don't know, he or she. I'm sorry. Is it she? Yeah. So what could she possibly have been thinking about there? About whether to bid slam. So now when Dummy comes down, she's pretty happy that she's not in slam. She can see right away the problem with the spade suit is that they were the nine of spades away from this being a good slam. So she's going to be happy, but in the long run, she's going to lose 10 imps on this board, and or 12 imps rather, uh, and be down by 17. She was thinking about bidding six diamonds. Yeah, for sure. I just don't see how diamonds could ever be better unless like partner did respond to hearts, so the chances six diamonds could possibly be better. They don't. There's not partner won't have enough. I guess if partner's got really good hearts, they could throw away their spades. Yeah, if partner had like ace king queen of hearts. Yeah. All right, so this hand is over. I'm not sure why they haven't claimed. North has a complete claim. Nothing can go wrong. This is a little insane that that they're still playing this hand. Again, I think there should be penalties for not claiming when you have a claim. It's a timed event, and this is just completely time wasted. There's not even an over trick available here. You're just off the high trump, and you have the rest of the tricks. Nothing can go wrong. Every minute. Okay, well, those cultures should be penalized for not claiming when you have a claim. I just think it's ridiculous. We're at the World Championships in the finals. I think like it's good that there's enough time on the clock that for people to think through problem hands and get those hands right. It's the time wasted that I find very frustrating. Okay, so this next hand seems like a game for North South. North has a 19 count, a nice 19 count, and South has 11 to go with it. So it's not there. But it's also a slam. It's a possible slam. Six diamonds is cold. You're just off the ace of clubs. So let's see what they can do. If South opens a diamond, North has an interesting hand. They can bid inverted minors probably, or some kind of forcing no trump bid. So those are really North's options. In my system, I would bid two diamonds. Limit raise are better in diamonds. Um, okay, it looks like they're playing two clubs. Okay, so this is interesting. It's very hard to know what their system is, but in my system, I would play that this two diamonds promises the fifth diamond. So now North has a pretty good hand, but it's not easy to show this hand. 19 points. Like with 19 opposite a modern day opening bid, 19 isn't quite a slam bid all by yourself. Although this one, when you have four card diamond support for partner, um, you and all control cards, kings, aces, and king, queen of clubs. I feel like I would probably just drive to slam, knowing my partner has five diamonds. But often with 19, you have to be a little bit careful not to just bid slam because your partner's open the bidding today's day and age. No, I play two of a major is just four card suit balanced hand. I'd never play two over one in two over one auctions. Two of them, no such thing as reverses for me, reversing values. They don't show extras. So in the other room, they have missed six on this hand. They're playing three no trump. Uh, the Americans um, had an inverted auction, but North never really showed their slam invite. They kind of just. I'll show you the other room right now. Where are we? There it is. So their auction in the other room was you can see one diamond. They bid two diamonds inverted. South bid two spades, I guess natural. North bid a forcing 2-no trump. South retreated to 3 diamonds, and North with their 19 count just bid 3-no trump and didn't explore slam. Didn't Could have probably jumped to 4-no quantitative if they wanted to, but just decided 9 opposite partners decision. Remember when partner went back to 3 diamonds over 2-no, they uh, he basically said I have a minimum hand, so she kind of thought, well, 19 and partner's got a minimum hand, so she signed off in 3 diamonds or 3-no. Here, obviously, this auction went a lot different. South showed their 5th diamond, which was definitely useful information to North, and that sent him on his way. I don't Sent her on her way. I don't know what the bidding meant. 4 diamonds forcing, I'm sure. 4 hearts. I don't know whether they were playing any kind of key card. 4 diamonds might have been key card, right? 4 hearts would have showed 1. No, no, it wasn't. 4-no, 5 clubs. Key answers 1. Yeah. How did they know? But no, how do they know not to look for 7? Oh, they were off 1 ace. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. There's nothing to the play here. This is a quick 10 imps right back. Let's see if there's a quick claim on this hand. Okay, there was. Good. Okay, we have board 23 here. South's going to open 1-no. North has an interesting hand opposite partners 1-no. I would probably transfer to hearts and bid diamonds. There's other ways. You have to kind of have agreements with your partner for how to bid that North hand. You could transfer to diamonds and jump to 4 hearts. That some people play, it shows 5 hearts and 6 diamonds. But if you transfer to diamonds and bid 3 hearts, that shows shortness in hearts. So you can't do that. So North is kind of between, do I transfer to hearts and bid 3 diamonds, or do I transfer to 3 diamonds and jump to 4 hearts? You need to be on safe ground with your partner. That's not something I would try with my partner for the first time in the final segment of the World Championships. I would either know what my agreement is for transferring to diamonds and jumping to 4 hearts, or I would not try it for sure. So I think that I would probably just transfer to hearts and bid diamonds. That seems like the more practical approach. East West actually can make a lot on this hand. Okay, so they're starting with the diamond transfer. Let's see how they develop after that. I don't know what the French do, but I can only assume that they play transferring to diamonds and bidding a major shows shortness like everybody else does. Um, 3 clubs must be I like diamonds. So they're in 5 hearts in the other room because the opponents got in with spades. I was thinking East West can make a bunch in spades. Interesting. Is 5 hearts gonna make? If they lead a spade, yeah, I feel like five hearts is gonna make no problem. Even with the diamonds being breaking badly, five hearts would have been in a bit of trouble if the hearts were 4-1. Then they would have been it would have been a much harder contract. But with the hearts breaking 3-2, it feels like there's not a lot that can go wrong in five diamonds. Five hearts, I mean. Meanwhile, I think you make six diamonds from the south hand. From the north hand, a club lead will beat six diamonds, but from the south hand, there's no lead that can beat it. Because you can use the hearts to throw away the two of clubs. The defense just can never set up that club. There's as long as it's declared by south. So they have just showed basically South has just an absolute mountain. Your partner just showed 6-5 with a game force, and you have the king queen of hearts, the king queen of diamonds, and the ace of clubs. Like what a ridiculous hand! You have five perfect filler cards. You can see that if partner's got a stiff spade and two aces, you're cool for six. And what does partner have? They just game force. Honestly, I think South could bid six diamonds here. If this actually showed 5-6, like if your partner showed five hearts and six diamonds, and you've got the king queen third of hearts, king queen fourth of diamonds, and the ace of clubs, like I don't know. I'll be honestly, if this was a natural bid, it just seems like completely normal to bid six diamonds with the South hand. They did amazing to pass. Honestly, I gotta say, like I can't imagine. That's just the perfect hand. You also have like length in spades, so if partner shortness is more likely to be in spades. So this is a interesting push that keeps it 7 imps to the U.S. I don't know if they did amazing or costly, one way or the other. I just think that when you have king queen third and king queen fourth and partner 6-5 suits, it's definitely not weird that this is the outcome. So Ace of Diamonds lead by Rosenberg. He's gonna like get the good news that partner's got no diamonds, and but then it doesn't matter. It's still the same trick. And that's it. So this match, France. This is this just the scoreboard on this match is absolutely amazing. I just want to bring it up for a second, just to, for people who haven't seen how this match has gone. Uh, Let me see if I just make this bigger for a second here, so that it's gonna go in front of my face. But the match, they USA got up to an 11 imp lead, and then France came back to take a 7 imp lead. Then France won the next set 50-5, seemingly taking complete control of the match 52. This morning, the Americans won their first set 60-0. To come back to be up by 8, and then since there they've basically played to a draw. That's unbelievable. Like what a crazy, crazy swing of events that this World Championships is still up for grabs. All right, 7 imps, 9 boards to go. 60-0 to start the day. Like, guys, let's just play hard, grind out today. We'll get it back slowly. No need to jump on. We got a whole day, and then 60-0. Thank you. Got him. All right. All right. So it's gonna go diamond, pass a spade, 2 hearts, support double, pass 2 spades. Uh, or no, support double, 3 hearts. And then they don't know whether to compete to 3 spades over 3 hearts. They probably will just sell out to 3 hearts. And 3 hearts, it looks like with the ace of diamonds offside, is going to lose 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, and a spade. So 3 hearts is going to be down 1. So the French don't play support doubles. So in the other room, the auction went exactly like what I thought. A diamond, pass, a spade, 2 hearts. Yeah, you might lose 3 clubs for sure. Um, I just meant you're definitely going down is what I meant. Yes. Um, they can they avoid losing 3 clubs? Yeah, not if they don't break the club suit, you're gonna lose 3 clubs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like 6-0. Love 6-6 love in a tennis match. Yeah, so they went 2 down. They lost the 6 tricks expected. 3 club losers, 2 diamonds, and a spade. So it's interesting that they don't play a spade. They don't play support doubles. Like when a diamond passes a spade 2 hearts and they pass with the west hand. So I guess that's a French thing to not play support doubles. I couldn't live without support doubles. They must hold good hands more often than I do. They need their doubles to show extra values. Hmm. I mean, even like on a hand like this one, if East had 6 spades, knowing that their partner had 3 spades, so that they know to compete to 3 spades is just critical. So I don't really understand that support doubles to show extra values. I guess it allows you to stop in 2. I guess I can see the value in it. It's just from a frequency standpoint, the chances of West having 12 points in a fit compared to West having 16 points in a fit, like you're talking about like 7-1. So or whatever. I made that number up completely, but it must be like it's just you're dealt 12 counts so much more often than you're dealt 16 counts. So it just feels like waiting to use that bid only when you have extras. That it would mean that you must be gaining a lot. Uh, um, you have to gain a lot by it showing extra values for it to be worthwhile. Because otherwise, uh, no. So the bronze medal matches were only 4 sets long. So anybody who was playing off for bronze after the first segment this morning, it was official who was the bronze medal winners, and then only the that people who were playing on for gold continued to play the fifth and sixth sets. I'll tell you, as somebody who has competed twice before for the bronze medal, there is nothing more painful in playing for the than playing for the bronze medal. You wished, like, everybody in that match just wished that they would award everybody bronze medals. Like they've done, we once. I was awarded a bronze medal just because they didn't have the playoff in Orlando at the World Bridge Series, but twice I've had to play off for the bronze medal, and I'm 1-1. We lost to Balicki and Smazinski in the polls in Bali, and then we beat the English team in India. All right, nobody wants to play that match. It's just dreadful. You just lost. Your goal of winning the world championships is over, and now you have to play another match. It's painful. So they bid to four hearts. I didn't even see how. They just jumped to four hearts. So they will go down an extra as long as East West can avoid breaking the club suit. East West is going to win an extra 2 imps. I don't see who's supposed to double four hearts. Like, honestly, when your opponents bid and make a game, this is something that just I think everybody needs to get the wrap their head around. Is like when the opponents just freely overbid and they willingly bid themselves to game, unless like things are breaking badly and it's a surprise to them. You don't need to double. Like, if they've completely lost their minds and overbid, you're just gonna get your good score, and that's that. Like, I'm never worried about missing an opportunity to double my opponents when in a freely bid contract, unless I have it like I can see that the trumps are breaking badly, like something unexpected is happening. Because for all you know, um, for all you know that they've got some crazy distribution. It's just you don't know. Like, I can't believe this person bid four hearts with the south hand. It's just insane to me. It went two hearts double, and their partner could have Q bid, and they didn't Q bid. They just raised the three hearts, and you're 5-3-3-2. Like, I would never expect my opponents to do that. Like that's just like completely losing their mind and bidding a no chance game. Like, I'm just not expecting that my opponents to do something like that, and so I'm not like actively looking to double. I'm assuming they have their bid, that they've done the right thing. Okay, I honestly can't believe they bid four hearts. The 5-3-3-2 in. You say Kukowski and Kalita bid seven no Trump. Wow, is seven no Trump even better than seven no Trump? There's a 13th trick missing on this hand. The ten of spades, I guess, is the way forward, or the 13th diamond, because they both break 3-3. Interesting. Good Grand Slam. We don't have a result from the other room. Um, Wow, they did amazing to bid Grand Slam on this hand. Can you potentially make without the hearts 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I guess on a non club lead. Or even on a club lead, yeah. If everything's 3-3 and the king queen of clubs are with the jack fourth of hearts, yeah, you could make 7 no without the hearts, I guess, yeah. So at the other table, Wilenkin with the South cards overcalled 2 clubs. That's amazing, absolutely amazing to throw a 2 club bid out there with this hand. I mean, it's worked out probably pretty well for him because he's just eaten a level of bidding, made it that much harder for the opponents. But that is a gutsy bid. I'm not gonna lie. He's got more losers than winners, to say the least. He might have one trick in 2 clubs doubled. Sorry, partner. Down 6. My bad. Not on this hand, though. On this hand, he would only lose 10 tricks, so he would be 5 down, which was a very good sacrifice against 7 no trump. I don't see how they can recover and bid a grand slam in the other room. Um, I just don't see it. I think 2 clubs must have jammed them. So, but here in this room, it's gone a heart, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 2 no, 3 diamonds. So at this point, I don't know when they've established hearts. I guess 3 hearts established hearts. Yeah, exactly. Down 6, win 12. Thank you. So it feels like East has shown his shape, right? He showed hearts and then showed 4 spades and then over 2 no he showed 3 diamonds. Um, and then she established hearts. I wonder what 4 clubs is here, as opposed to like 3 spades showing a control in spades. I mean, East has just an absolute mountain. Like what a huge hand East has here. 19 prime. So in the other room, they finally reached Blackwood. Let me see what I can do here if I can make it really small. Uh, wonder if I can do this so we can just kind of keep an eye on it. Is that too small? Oh, but no, that's not even right. Sorry. Hide. No, I would not open the East End 2 clubs. I would not with 19 highs like that. It's not my style. I would just open my heart and plan to game force after that. It's a great hand to bid out in three bids. Bid a heart, then bid two spades, then bid three diamonds, and feel like I've shown a 5 4 3 1 19 count. But when you open two clubs, it's going to go two diamonds. You have to bid two hearts, which is cokish, and partner bids two spades. And now to show spades, you've bid three spades, and so you're really high. You've had no chance to establish fits, and it's just not a nice auction. These multi three suited hands and even two suited hands don't do well opening two clubs aggressively. Um, I'm shocked that they don't play two clubs as clubs are balanced. It's so weird to me that they play two diamonds four or more. I know that Zach Grossack is obsessed with it not being good, and I don't understand it. I've not. This is the first time I've seen, other than Zach and Michael, any pair not playing two clubs as clubs are balanced among the Americans anyway. Um, I don't know. I don't really know what the story is about why West didn't show a fit over. Well done. They've reached their Grand Slam. They're not going to play seven diamonds. They're not going to play seven diamonds. She didn't pass. He's just suggesting it. He has no idea that she only has four of them, so he's just throwing it out there as a suggestion. Jace, basically what happened here is what West asked for key cards with four spades, I imagine. East showed three or zero. And then West said, we have all the key cards. And so East said, well, if you think we could make seven, we are definitely making seven because I have the best hand that I could possibly have. And so he just jumped to seven diamonds because, like, what if partner had, yeah, just queen jack fifth of diamonds? Then we'd need to play diamonds because we could rough out the heart if the hearts are not breaking well. So definitely, West knows the whole hand here, and I think she's just considering seven hearts or seven no trump. She's just not sure which one of those are to play. I think these guys have had an amazing auction. This is really impressive. Well bid by East West, and yeah, the French are suffering in the other room a little bit with not as much room to discover what's going on. They're also at the point after key card where where East has shown all the key cards, and now West is in the tank. Let me just jump to the other room quickly. I know we're gonna watch this, but see, they're at the same spot where it went four no trump key card, five clubs showing three. And now West knows they have all the key cards, but she's busy computing in her mind whether they can make seven, if it's worth asking for kings to confirm all the key cards with her partner. So that's what she's been in the tank for a really long time because she knows she has them all. The problem is she also knows that. Benedict. She also knows that partner doesn't have really room for much more than the cards. She doesn't know about the Queen of Spades. She doesn't know about anything. So she's just deciding like, hey, if I ask my partner for kings, can I get us into trouble? Is it possible partner will bid seven? And so she's just doing the math. And now I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't ask for seven because she knows at best, even with this perfect 19 count, that they're on 3-2 trumps, and 3-2 trumps is questionable with the imp odds about whether you want to be in seven needing a 3-2 trump break, but it's better than 3-2 because you can also pick up 4-1 with the 10 of um, they're kind of in the same spot though. I mean, partner showed bid three spades. Yeah, I mean, I would not be surprised. I'm going to jump back to the other table now, but I would not be surprised if I kind of want to watch it. So W bid seven hearts, you said, and Michael bid seven no. Okay. So the other table's in seven no. This is the suspenseful one, so I'm gonna stay on this table for a second here. Uh, this is key. If West bids five no, East is bidding seven. Oy. It's that two club bid. She's like, what's going on? This would be a massive swing if they don't bid 7. That's going to take this 9 imp lead and turn it into a 22 imp lead. Might not be the quickest hand to play in 7, no, even though I guess it's just 5 hearts. Yeah, you don't have 13 top tricks. Benedict is broken. Okay, she just bid 6 hearts. So that's it. So they've missed 7. All right, that is a big 13 imps to the United States with that. All right, let's jump back here. So that was the easy part, finding out whether hearts were 3-2. That's a good start for them. That hearts are breaking. So now it's a matter of some squeeze possibilities, like of deciding whether to just play for 3-3, 3-3, and then squeeze. Yeah, that was the correct heart play. Heart to the queen for sure was a good play. Seven boards to go after this one. Switzerland with 5 boards left have a 60 imp lead, so that match is over. And Israel has a lock on the Venice Cup. It's only this match, which is 20, which will be 20. What would I say? It was 9 and 13 is 22. Um, 22 and the seniors, the Americans are up by 14 with 8 boards to go. The experience in Marrakesh was amazing. It's an amazing place with amazing people. I would say that it was one of the nicest World Championships I've ever been to. Restaurants were great. Hotel was really nice. Playing conditions were amazing. Directing staff was awesome. Everything was just top notch. Still couldn't wait to get home. Not gonna lie, but it was really great experience. Well, I mean, Jetty and I were staying in the same room, so we spent quite a bit of time together. It's not like you're playing bridge the whole time. We had breakfast every day, and I didn't see her a lot for dinner. Um, I didn't find the tablets were not connecting to the server a little bit, but it didn't affect the tempo of our match at all. So no, there was no issue with that regard. All right, 22 imps, 7 boards. It's hard to believe though that they're not on top of the network glitches with the tablets. It's a little weird to me that they can't just set up a local network and have it work properly. Like their whole business is based on that being the case. It just seems crazy to me that they can't just get it right. It's like it's modern day. It's setting up a local network in your house or whatever. It's how can they not just bring a router and make sure that it doesn't glitch? So both tables are now on this board, board 26. The Americans have picked up 15 on the set, so they were up by 7 and they got 15 more. I would open the south hand. I would. To me, you've got an easy rebid of a spade over a diamond. Um, you got a rule of 20. Stiff jacket diamond's not great, but I would open. I don't think the French are going to open for what it's worth. They're pretty sound. Chris Lincoln did not open in the other room. Ah, I was wrong. They opened. Now North penalty double for sure. You have 11 points and your partner's open the bidding. You know they're in trouble. It's going to go pass pass. West is going to balance with 2 diamonds. And yeah, so Norway got 500 and 2 diamonds doubled. That's not surprising. So this is an opportunity for a pickup for North South here for the French. Okay, so this is even worse. One no doubled. This looks like it could go down for 800. If they lead, certainly if they lead a club. Uh, Honestly, if they lead King of Spades, North South can take the first 9. And then wait for their heart trick. So yeah, they could hold this to 3 tricks on perfect defense on the King of Spades lead or Queen of Spades lead, whatever their system is. Or if they feed declare like on a diamond lead, a Queen of Spades lead, that's a big lead. So there's a good chance. There's a good chance that they take this down 4 because it's going to go Queen of Spades. South is going to give an encouraging signal with the I don't know if they play that. The French are very count oriented, but I think they might be able to give attitude at trick 1 on. I mean I'm generalizing. I really don't know, but every French pair I've ever played has just only given count. I I played once with Thomas Bessis, and I'm like, is there any way for me to tell you I like a suit? Like, can I please? And they're like, no, just tell me how many you have. And I'm like, okay. I don't think that way, but it's okay. So yes, that must be a positive signal. Um, what North's feeling pretty good about their lead with that 8 from partner. Now they got to go King of Spades, Spade to the Ace, Spade. North would discourage with the 7 of Hearts. And then South shifts to the Queen of Clubs, and that's 9 tricks off the top. Uh, I don't know. I got to be honest. It's not my style to even overcall a no trump so often with that hand upset a past hand partner. I think that was the bigger mistake than not running. Not running. It's hard to run. You're doing okay in one no. Oh wow, that's really weird. Nine of spades back is a really weird second card. Now the Queen of Clubs is the critical play, but this is not an easy play. It's not. We can see all the cards. It's not clear. A low club would work just as well on this hand because there's no way Declarer would put in the 10. They're gonna fly king, um, but I don't think this is such an easy play here to shift to a club. Like the Declarer's got club stoppers. They needed a discouraging heart from their partner. Like Queen of Spades, King of Spades, Spade to the Ace, Spade, and now North discourages hearts. Now playing a club is a lot more reasonable. I don't know. I don't know if this is such an automatic play. Like, what if Declarer's just got Ace King of Hearts and Ace King 10 of clubs? That would be you're just giving them the contract by shifting to clubs. There it is, club shift. Um, No, I never connected with the count defense. We did not do very well. I was not. My brain was not. Oh, but now they're still screwing this up. Hold on a second. They didn't cash the spade, so they're gonna miss out on that spade trick. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's really weird that Willenkin didn't balance. I totally agree with you. They must not have had a good way to balance. Like it's not. It's definitely my style to open that south hand, but certainly if it went pass pass and no trump pass pass back to me, I would absolutely be balancing with that south hand. I'm amazed that he didn't. He didn't. That's the both of those two actions would not have been repeated by me. For sure, but it is each. That's why bridge is such a great game. Different people see things differently. So on the other table, it was one no, three down. Um, it seems like they can still get their four down here if they just now they have to play a diamond back and not a heart. They did not. So they will still as long as they don't cover this, they're gonna get 800. 7 8 yeah 800. So this is going to be 11 imps back to France, and we have a tight finish. Yeah, good call, Vikika. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm much better with real names than I am with the with this Twitch username stuff. But uh, yeah, if it was count, they probably would have got that hand right for sure. They would have just played King of Spades, Queen of Spades. All right, the big win there was just for opening the bidding. That allowed North to go for penalties over the 1-no overcall. Whether you're supposed to overcall 1-no opposite a passed hand partner with that West hand is another question. Whether you because you also optionally could have made a takeout double or overcalled a diamond. There were three choices with that West hand. 1-no was the easiest to double. So an 11 imp lead, that was half of it. And how many boards do we have to go here? We have 6. Interesting, exciting. It is what it is. All right, this is definitely going to be an exciting finish. We got 6 boards to go. South pretty normal opening of one club. They might have opened a diamond just because of the rebid issue. Like when you open a club with this South hand and partner responds a heart, let's say, which is very likely to happen, you have a tough rebid with the South hand. But with such good clubs, I think that you're fine to open a club and rebid 2 clubs. Um, so a club, a heart, negative double. East is pretty much headed to game. Even though there, we can see East West will not make 4 hearts. They're off Ace King in the minors, so they're not going to make 4 hearts. Um, and then um, and North South obviously can't compete. So East is going to have to find some way not to bid game. But it just seems like yeah, there you go. You just bid 4 hearts. So that'll end the auction. Nobody's going to bid again. South has a minimum opening hand, so they're going to pass. North has a 6 count, so they're going to pass. That's just it. And in the other, yeah, it just happened to be mirror shape for sure. That works out badly for East West. And they stopped in 3 in the other room, which means that France is going to pick up another 5 imps on this board to make it only 6 with 5 boards to come to play. I mean, I don't know. How did they stop? How did they stop? Philippe Cronier bid 2-no, showing 4 card limit raise. And when partner bid, I mean, actually, honestly, like, it's a little weird. I will say, like, being 5-3-3-2 in that spot, like, I did, my first instinct was, like, how do you stop below game? But really, like, when they've opened the bidding and made a negative double against you, you know it's a split deckhand. Like, lefty has an opening bid, righty has a 6 count, especially playing against, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna stop beating the sound French horse. But it just like, really, you know your partner has, like, not that great of a hand. So if you bid 2-no trump, and partner doesn't accept, it's not strange that this happened anyway. Let's put it that way. That it's definitely, it's not strange to me that you're not making game. That you just had 4 top losers. All right, 6 imps. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We've got 5 boards for 6 imps. So pass, pass, and East has an 18-point hand, a diamond. South doesn't really have an overcall. Maybe Chris Lincoln will overcall 2 clubs. Uh, it's going to go a diamond pass, and West responds a heart pass, 2-no by East. They're not going to find their spade fit, unfortunately. It does look like 4 spades is a pretty reasonable spot, but the spades are breaking 5-0. So it actually could go diamond pass a heart, a spade overcall. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens. Um, and then East is like, a spade overcall, you say? Interesting. And they might play it there. They might just get to defend 1 spade on this hand, which actually won't be that great compared to their game. Or maybe they don't have a game. Yeah. Well, Migri doubled with the north hand. Yeah, that's going to work out better because now you're going to find your club fit. Um, Yeah, so they haven't found their spade fit, and there's no way to find their spade fit. I don't think West is going to bid again over 2-0. I think they're just going to play it in 2-0, and South is going to find a club lead, and they're just going to beat 2-0, 5 clubs and the ace of hearts. West, it's very hard for West with only a 5 count to bid again, although I will say, like, if partner does have a fit, hearts, you do have a stiff club and not a stiff diamond, so okay, there you go. She's there. She's trying to sign off there. Yeah. Okay. Well, they've done it. That was very, very well done to get to 4 spades. Now the question is, can they make it with the 5-0 spade break? On the surface, they're just off a club, a diamond, and a heart, but it looks like it's going to be pretty difficult to make it. It feels makeable. I'll tell you, it feels makeable. Unless, I mean, North leads a stiff diamond is what North probably has to lead. Um, which they could lead it, but if they don't lead their stiff diamond, we're waiting on an opening lead. I mean, it's you might lead your stiff diamond just because you don't want to lead for your ace, and you've got two aces. You certainly don't want to lead from the jack of spades. Although I guess maybe well, you're definitely not leading a heart. A heart is out. So to me, it's like you're either leading a diamond, or you're leading a club, or you're leading a trump. And trump feels weird to me from the jack. All right, we are waiting. It's going to be a tough hand to play here for Debbie. I mean, she can see like on the surface three losers, but she's first of all she's a little bit worried that that's a singleton diamond. Although it did take a really long time. It did take a really long time to for them to lead a diamond, so maybe it won't feel like a singleton. It's gonna go king of diamonds, two of diamonds back for the ruff, and then a low club over to the jack. So this is a key spot to play suit preference. Obviously, the experts in the audience know about suit preference, but just south. When they give their partner a rough and diamonds, they're going to be telling their partner how to get them back in. And so by playing the two of diamonds back, they're telling partner to get them back in with clubs. Now, in this particular spot between clubs and hearts, it's pretty obvious which suit is more. It's pretty obvious which suit is more likely to produce an entry, clubs or hearts. It's clubs because dummy's got the king of hearts. So the key with South is that when you're giving suit preference, the card that you choose, when you play the two back, that should scream for clubs. When partner sees the two, they know 100% that the two was your lowest card, and so you really are saying, "I need a club back." Okay, they didn't. They didn't pick up on that scream. Um, so now they might get out for down one fewer here. So the other table there in four hearts, not spades, which is gonna work out worse for them, I think. In if the opponents can find their little cross ruff going on here, I think that they're actually gonna make fewer tricks. I think this is pretty straightforward for Debbie. I don't think that she now knows that the trumps are 5-0, and she's pretty well aware of all she needed to really do is knock out the ace of hearts here. So she's just got a pretty clear cut road for down one here. So I think that this is definitely going to be down one at this table. At the other table, they have the potential to get it down two or three in four hearts. Because they can actually cross ruff the hand. They can give spade ruffs and diamond ruffs and spade ruffs and diamond ruffs, and so I do believe that the Americans are going to pick up another three or so on this board. Um, no matter what, she's got a readout because she can ruff a club and finesse the trump, and so she's got the rest of the tricks here. In fact, I think that she can claim the famous they should be penalized for not claiming. She definitely has a claim. So I think she just take Debbie a second or two to realize, hey, it doesn't matter what they play back. I am cold. Oh, I guess she doesn't have a claim. I take it back because if they play back a trump, that complicates her life just a little bit. Um, the ten of hearts might not be coming down. So a trump lead definitely would help the defense here. It turns out with the hearts 3-3, it won't help the defense, but it definitely would help the defense. It definitely makes it such that Debbie can't claim. Okay, on that card now she can claim. Okay, and it looks like in the other room they are finding their cross rough, and so it will be three down in the other room. Um, so it's going to be a 3 imp gain to the U.S. and a 9 imp margin with 4 to go. 9 is a board. Any board can swing 10 or 11 imps. So okay, so pass and East is going to open a diamond. This is an interesting hand where East West can what can they make? Some number of hearts. Yeah, good call, Barry. That's funny. She did have a claim. You're right. What if North had 4 hearts though? Was that not possible? Oh, they wouldn't rough. Yeah. No, she has no way back to her hand. No, no. Does she? Was that they played a trump that would put her down to one trump? Yeah, I don't think so. I think if North had 4 hearts, she couldn't quite do that. Good morning. 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Yeah, I agree. You must be mad, especially when you can just watch the replay. All right, so diamond, heart of spade. West has an interesting hand. Feels like their hand is worth an invite with seven hearts, but I'm pretty sure that they play that a spade shows an unbalanced hand, so they know there's a decent chance that partner's shot got a singleton heart. But man, does it feel wrong to just bid two hearts with that West hand. So three hearts, interesting. And now East, excuse me, he only has a stiff heart. Got a pretty good hand. Okay, well done. So spade shift makes his hand get a little bit complicated, but not really. I think that they will they're going to lead the king of clubs, of course, and then it's a matter of whether they find a shift. I don't think that because so the heart suit's interesting. The normal play in this heart suit is to play the 10 to the queen rather than 10 around, and the 10 to the queen is going to lose an extra trump trick. But luckily, when you play ace, king, queen of diamonds at some point on this hand, you they can either rough in or you can throw away your spade. There's no way that you're going to lose four tricks on this hand. You could lose two trumps and a club, but you could lose a club, a spade, and a heart, but you're not going to lose all four of the tricks. I need to walk away from the screen for 1 minute. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. So interesting. At the other table, uh, Benedict just blasted four hearts. So it wasn't a question of two or three, it was three or four. So they're in four hearts in the other room too. And the USA Denmark seniors match is two imps with five boards to go. Yeah, that's a good point, Barry. That one spade might have just been a regular one spade, good old fashioned with, and I agree that I would bid four hearts in that case. It's funny, Vinny and I were just talking about you the other day. He said, well, we haven't seen the Baza in a long time. Oh, then reach out, please. I would love to say hi. You're just coming to eat that food, that Turkish food or whatever, shawarma or whatever you said. Okay. Yeah, you were also spot on that she's just gonna blast hearts out of her hand. Um, If she gets them right, she'll get an extra trick here. Make 5. If she gets them wrong, so there's 1 imp at stake on this hand. Does she lose 2 hearts or does she lose 1 heart? There's no difference. Ah, she got it right. Okay, well done. Made 5. Yeah, for sure. This over trick could easily matter. I don't know what to tell you. There were also 17 over tricks earlier in this match that might have affected the outcome as well. So I still I'm a big believer of no over tricks. I want to run a tournament just to see how much more everybody enjoys it. One tournament, the no over trick tournament. I bet you everybody will love it. Be like, how could we ever play with over tricks? Okay, they got it wrong in the other room, so it's an over trick. Um, Yeah, of course. Like it's just like that's what made Rubber Bridge so awesome. You always knew the person was playing for the contract. It was completely random. The guest here in Hearts, she had absolutely nothing to go on. It was a completely random over trick. There's no information, no nothing. Just let me play it one way and be done with it. Maybe she'll correct me with her unbelievable reasoning to figure out that it was King Doubleton instead of Jack Doubleton one day. All right, we are board 30. 3 boards left: 30, 31, and 32. And at the end of that, somebody's going to be a world champion. Looks like USA, but 3 boards can change a lot. 3 passes to a no trump. Transfer to hearts in mid game. That looks like how it should go, unless South decides to open the crazy 10 count. Not even my aggressive style would not open that South hand. A no trump transfer 3-0. I don't even think South is going to show their clubs. I think they're just going to bid 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 3-0. And that'll put East on lead. Feels like a spade lead. East West can get 2 spades, 2 diamonds, and a heart. It's going to be a tough going in 3-0 here. It feels like they might need to start by playing a heart to the jack. That'll help them a lot. Um, that will make the hand, I imagine. If they win the spade and play heart to the jack, I think that will be enough to make 3-0. Because that'll get them up to 6 tricks, and then they can just bang out the diamonds. And obviously, if West plays the Queen of Hearts, that would actually make it even easier, I think. Because, well, maybe not. Same auction, same lead in the other room. 4 diamonds, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, you would just play diamonds. You would never play a heart to the jack. So, you at this point you're just gonna go down now, though. Unfortunately, with the diamonds breaking badly, And the spades, you got the defense already, unless they suddenly uh, change direction now and play a heart to the jack. This hand is they're just gonna go down. It's because now West is gonna just get the fifth trick is in hearts, right? They got two diamond tricks, two spade tricks, and the fifth trick is coming in hearts. And there's no way that they screw this up the defense from here, because the hearts and the clubs are split. I think that it's just a I'm gonna bring up a second. I'm gonna bring the other table up also, just because it's getting so close. I'm gonna kind of get rid of the chat here. Let me hide this chat box. Let me bring up the score sheet. Let me just, sorry, I gotta fix this. Sorry, doing this on the fly is like a little weird, but keep that up there in the bottom left. We'll still watch the main table here. We'll still commentate on the right hand side, but we'll just keep that up there on the left. Okay. So, two boards to go here, and we see that's 10 imps to go, 10 imps for USA. And we have a slam hand, that is correct. But we are off two key cards for spades, with the king of spades being on side. But this is the kind of hand that you might end up not getting to bid key card because North has no diamonds. So it is a crazy one. Of course, there's a slam with two to go. Why? How could it be any other way? And a vulnerable one at that. So this easily could swing the match if France can find the 13 imp swing here by bidding slam while the Americans don't. Would you rather I zoom in on the closed tables auction? That seems like it might be the better way to go. Let me just do that. Let me just make this their auction bigger instead of the showing the whole second hand. And then if I have to, I can, and the play is going to matter then. So that auction in the top left is what's going on at the other table. So this is worse. Just having the auction, really. So so far, it's just pretty much a normal auction. In the other room, you can see they've bid four suit forcing to set up the game force. They haven't had a chance to. They just found out partner had four spades. So that north hand, it's hard. It's going to be hard to stop the north hand, to be honest with you. So you can see Wilenkin has gone like fast arrival here. So in the auction in the other room, he showed his 4-1-4-4 by raising the fourth suit with three clubs. Migri set three spades, set spades as trumps, and now Wilenkin has bid four spades to give like the I have the worst hand possible for the auction, which I'm not sure he does. I do think he has two aces, but anyway, so he's shown the worst auction. So now it's up to Migri to decide: are we making slam? Does Chris actually have two of the three cards that I really need? Because partner could have ace, king, jack of diamonds, and the queen of clubs and the queen of hearts, and you might not even make five. So she's in a very very difficult position there with the north hand. Yeah, exclusion Blackwood. North could jump to five diamonds to see how many key cards you have. That will sign them off. If they manage to make that bid, then partner will say I only have one, and North will know they're off two key cards. But I don't know if they know the state of the match here. I wonder if they feel like they're winning or they're losing. Like what's been the state of the boards? And in this room, they got a plus 800 north south. Um, No, it's two aces and the queen of trumps is the fast arrival rule with when you've opened the bidding, but not a queen, just the queen of trumps. Yeah, three important cards is too much to fast arrival with. That's really my general idea. And Chris is really scared because he's got four baby trumps. That's the problem with Chris's hand. So there she has exclusion, and that means that they are going to avoid slam on this hand because South is going to show one ace with outside of diamonds. Um, and now, so North will know they're off two key cards, and so I don't see how they can get to seven to slam now. Yeah, North South probably does feel like they've had a pretty good game in here. They have had a very good game. Because the only boards that they've lost imps on in this set are the five spades that they stopped in. That where they were off the king queen of spades. They feel like they actually did well. Okay, Meek bid again. So now there's a decent chance that they're going to get to slam. And the other bad board that they have was when the Rosenbergs bid seven no trump, but they don't know their teammates didn't bid seven no trump. So, um, okay, you can see where they're at. Okay, they just passed five spades in the other room. So the Americans did not bid slam on a finesse, and now the French. I don't know. I agree with Vikika. I'm sorry. I'm sure. Sorry if I said that wrong. Vikika. Uh, that north south in this room feel like they've had a pretty good game. They bid their slam. They in six diamonds on that was cold with 19 opposite 11. They got 800 on a board. They've beaten all of their games. They stayed out of a bad slam with ace fourth opposite jack 10 fourth of spades that happens to make, but it's not clear that um, All right, Vic, done. I agree with you that they don't think they need anything here. I think the French think that they've got the win. Going into this set, there it is, that they passed. There it is. Wow. Okay. All right, let me hide this. Auction. Let me just change the name of it so I remember it. Rename. You are the other room bidding. And okay, well, we got to push on this board, and so now all the Americans need is to sweat that last board. No slams, and they're probably in business. 10 imps. The vulnerability on the last board is east-west. Aneb, Nebo, Ebon, Bo, and east-west are vulnerable in the last hand, so... Little exciting, a little bit. Can make this bigger now. Oh, and they only made 5, so there's another chance at an imp. Yeah, so the Americans are going to win an imp. Chris has taken a spade finesse in the other room, and so it is going to be 11 with a board to go. All right, is there anything in this last hand? It does not look like a game hand, so it looks good for the Americans. Pass, pass, spade, pass, or overcall with the south hand. A spade, pass, and no trump. Pass, pass. Yeah, this is a part score deal. I think they've got a lock. I don't know. I'm gonna call it now. It looks pretty good for the Americans on this last hand. I don't see how they can manufacture 13 imps on this board unless they go for a number. 3 no trump by south is a non-vulnerable board, so I don't see it. 10 imps is not enough. 6 imps is not enough. Oh, and Denmark is up by 5 with 2 boards to go. It's the bidding in the other room again. I'm popping it back up. Assuming nothing crazy happens, this is going to be over. A spade lead against 3-0. Oh, they didn't lead a spade against that 1-3-0. Oh no. With queen fourth of spades, what was their bidding on that hand? Oh man. Whoever did that is oh, heart of no trump, 2 clubs, 3-0, and they didn't lead a spade. He's going to regret that one. Okay, this match is over. Nothing can happen. Congratulations to the Americans for taking the gold in the mixed. Let's jump one more just over to the seniors to see what's going on there because it's still in the game. Let me get rid of this guy. Oh, no, I'm gonna show you what the auction is. I gotta just pick a different table. This is gonna look weird for a second. And Yeah, Rob and I will be back on Wednesday. And I'm back in my duplicate games. And anybody who's found this feed for the first time, I might have been talking at a pretty advanced level here, but I also teach intermediate players. I on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, starting this week at 3:15 Eastern, I run a free duplicate game. You play 8 boards, takes about an hour, and then you come to a Zoom afterwards where I talk for about an hour about the 8 boards. I go through all sorts of stuff. Tuesday's game is towards intermediate players. But anybody's welcome. 3:15 Eastern, free on BBO. But in order for us to get you registered in the game, we need to have you on our accept list. So you've got to go and sign up for that on that website. Just make an account, put your BBO name in there, and then you'll be able to play at 3:15 the way you play in all of your other clubs. You go to competitive, all tournaments and all that. But there's more information on my website about that. Also, this Friday for advanced players, I'm running a duplicate game at 1 o'clock, 1:15 Eastern time for advanced players. Also free on BBO, free postmortem, everything free, just free, free, free. I'm gonna take my time and enjoy it. Uh, Thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate the kind words about the stream. I definitely hope you'll be rooting for me to succeed rather than to be commentating. But so there's kind of in the same thing. This was an interesting 2-no bid. I guess it's the American style that when it goes four suit forcing two clubs that we raise the four suit. It shows four. That's how you kind of show the 4-1-4-4 hand. But I guess the Danes might play three clubs is more of a I'm not sure what to do bid. So he's bid 2-no to show his club stopper. Now North will bid three spades to set spades as trump, and will be in kind of the same spot as everybody else, except it doesn't feel like they know yet in this auction that South has a singleton heart. South could easily be like 4-2, 5-2, and with a club stopper or something like that. They don't really know yet about the 4-4-4-1 shape. Um, thank you. Still gonna watch the end of this match here. The Swiss won the Bermuda Bowl. The Israelis won the and oh now and now this match is over. So congratulations to the Danes on the senior win. Congratulations to all four winners. It's been a really interesting time watching. I haven't watched this much bridge in a long time, but the play has been pretty interesting. There's been a lot of crazy hands. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you all for. Uh, oh, Rob was an amazing captain, amazing captain. I said that earlier in the stream. He was like the best captain anybody could ever ask for. Like he was his pre-tournament stuff, his in-tournament. He was just made it as easy as possible for us. He was the best, and I really don't say that very like easily. Okay, well, yeah. The Friday game is just this week, and then I'm shifting to do lessons, but it's this week for the Friday game for the advanced players. All right, thank you everybody. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Yeah, I'll be back with Wednesday morning tournament with Rob for sure.